So this is the game that people play, huh? And they think everything's a game. They think that on the internet everything is a game. Let me explain to you what do I mean by that. Oh, man. If you are a former offender, it is not a smart idea to put an underage kid's picture up if you don't know how to read the room. The reason why I'm saying this is it opens the door, Pandora's box, to put you in a situation you shouldn't have put yourself in. You had a whole celebration of being off the list, I guess, right? But for some reason, it's like you got a guilty conscience, right? Because usually people who are happy with their lives don't need to respond to their haters unless you're trying to prove something and you're trying to erase whatever guilty conscience that you have. You don't got to be a doctor to see it, because it's been, 2 years now since you've been exposed? And you've allowed people to pull the strings on you, and you can't move on due to the simple fact you got a guilty conscience. See, I never rocked with this individual because I always felt like they be lying. They be lying in the sense of when they talk, they deceive you. Now, some people, they're cool with them. It is what it is. You know? It is what it is. You can like who you like. But when you got individuals who have been helping you in whatever situation you got going on, and they're even telling you this is not a good idea, don't do this because this is not read the room, mostly because you are a former offender and it looks bad, and they're trying to guide you and you cuss them out, and they say they're basically done helping you, you're done. You're done, boy. You're done. Ufini. It's over. Now, it don't look good no more. When your co-host, your partner, your homeboys, even the people in the chat are telling you, yeah, this is not a good idea, dog. You didn't really verify this. So, this is not a good idea. And it's very risky roasting adults when they were kids for obvious reasons, because people's going to ask these questions. You're a former offender. Why do you have a picture of an underage? You know what I mean? It's just not a smart idea. It's not that smart idea. You see, this is what happens when people have a guilty conscience. They don't let things go. They talk that bravado talk about being that they moved on, they changed their life, they're better than everybody. You can't stop me now. I'm moving on up to the east side with my family, and we about to get paid. And forget all y'all, and you making 100 videos cussing people out, saying a bunch of vile stuff to people, disrespecting them because you can't touch me because you got a following now. You got individuals who follow you. But guess what? Those same individuals are telling you, stop talking about it because you keep saying that you don't care, but you do care because you make multiple videos responding to your haters because you got a guilty conscience. The guilty conscience is there's some lies. There's some fairy tales being told. You may be a sociopath. I can't tell someone how to fight, but I know how to read a room. I know how to read a room. If you got a felony, you're not going to go to a bank to rob a bank with no mask. Then you get arrested. Oh, I'm fine. You know, I was in the car. I ain't going to go back to prison. Like, what? You are the word is you were formerly on the offender list. Read the room. The thing is, we're not playing the game of, it's a free-for-all. This is the sector. Y'all could do whatever you want to do. It's not even the outrage. I'm just trying to let y'all know it's not outrage. It's logic. Logic, y'all. Logic. Intelligence. What happened to that? As a society, we become a bunch of brain dead buffoons. Because when dude talks and the way he acts and his actions, it just shows that he's a sociopath. It shows that he has weird behavior, weirdo behavior. He does some of the most dumbest decisions. People who try to help him, he disrespects them. And people who disrespects him, he respects them. Like, it's weird. And this is, I tell people, when individuals are crashing out, don't jump in their way to get hit. Let them crash out. Get your clout. Do what you got to do. But don't get in the way. See, I'm shouting out to everybody that's been quiet lately. You know, people who was cool with him, but are neutral. But I seen how certain people are quiet, and I respect them for that. You know why? Because they did everything that they can, and this individual still hasn't changed. So the smartest thing is fall back and let everything play out. You can't save everybody. You got to save yourself first. And if people can't read the room, you better read the room. This ain't no outrage with me. I'm just disappointed that we as a society don't have logic. We don't make smart decisions no more. Debauchery, I guess. You could roast, you could go crazy in this sector, you know, no rules, but you also gotta be smart, and that's the problem. We're not smart no more. But I'm just talking the talk, you know what I mean? Y'all have a good one. Peace.